Hi, hello, everyone. Welcome into That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of RuPaul's Drag Race in chronological order. We are finally in a season that's kind of anticipated by a lot of our listeners. There have been a lot of people who have been excited about Belgium. Surprisingly, I was shocked. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse today is...
Oh, okay.
That's when you're on the abs. They send the photo of face, and you're like, oh, okay.
No wonder it was blank.
It should have been blank. One of my regulars on my Twitch chat was like, I want to know if Grindr is overloaded. I want to download it and just look because there was some like big Republican convention or something happening near them.
Oh, yeah?
Some gathering of conservative men. And she was like, it won't let me make an account. And I'm like, that tells you everything you need to know. Their servers are broken. You literally can't even make an account.
Shut the share show down.
And they always leave their profiles blank. And it's for good reason. It's always for good reason. But yeah, we're finally in Belgique.
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 I wrote that down somewhere. I know I wrote that in my notes. So I told you beforehand that I had a little bit of information about why Rita's here. Because I remember being a little bit confused at the time.
Confusion.
Confucius. Why is Rita here? Because she's from Canada. She's a part of the Moose people. From Quebec. So this is a direct quote from her, from an interview. When I was told that production of Drag Race Belgium was trying to contact me to audition, I thought it was a member of the jury. I understand that it was for presentation. I did 2 auditions online. 3 weeks later, I was told I had the job. I was surprised, but also very excited to take part in this adventure. I said to myself that it could be badly perceived that I was taken, since I am not Belgian, but the RTBF, the Walloon Public Television, which produces and broadcasts the show, emphasizes that the pool of drag is not the most big in Belgium. And then, as I come from the outside, I have no bias, favorable or not, towards the participants, since I don't know them personally. And I found that very interesting. So they personally picked someone who was not from there because anyone that would be performing in the area would be too biased.
Too close to the girls.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Isn't it? I wonder if that's why Brooke got the job over maybe like someone else who's a staple in Canada. Like, we know now all these years later, like Kit and Caboodle is someone who's been in the business for a long, long, long time, but they're like super tight-knit up in Canada. So maybe Brooke being out of the scene a little more from the current girls, maybe that kind of helps her be a little less biased.
Healthy separation.
You know? And like Lolita coming into Mexico, I can only assume that franchise is massive.
Yeah.
But did you see any of La Mastraga, by the way?
No.
I decided to just click through just to look. I'm going to show you a photo of one of their, I forget what their name is, but their version of their pit crew. Let me just show you this beautiful man here.
Whoa.
And on my computer, you can see through his underwear.
Whoa.
You can't really see it in this screenshot,
crazy.
but I could see the line of the shaft and everything. And they're like pit crew dudes are hot. I was a little confused on the format, but it was cool.
It was a fun time.
It was a fun time. It was very visually interesting. But yeah, we're starting with episode 1. I'm going to butcher this. Bonjour, Idrin. I don't know what Idrin means, but bonjour to them. The intro was quite long. Did you? I kind of like that it was
Cynthia Kiss sighting.
Cynthia Kiss sighting.
Get ready to synthesize. Sorry.
I like that it was like at least rehashing the franchise in general and kind of what to expect for those who didn't watch the American show.
Yeah.
But do you remember like, what was it, France? That was like, look, winner, Angeria.
A foreshadowing.
Yeah. No, not Angeria, Camden. Camden, and then it was, who was the other one? They showed some random girl from Canada.
Oh, no, they mix it. I know. I kept being like, oh, yes, famous winners. Like, it was hilarious the way that they splice them together. Because if you've never seen the franchise, I mean, even they opened it with like Cynthia Kiss,
Right.
Even they opened it with Cynthia Kiss,
Right.
Alyssa Hunter. I'm like, love that for these women, but it's like the people would probably think like this is like the titans of the franchise.
Totally. Like these are the heavy hitters. Their prize this time is 20k euros, but there's no makeup package. And I wrote that down because I'm like, is this the only franchise of the modern era that didn't offer makeup?
That's crazy.
Because I feel like even in the ones where they didn't have a cash prize for their first round, they had makeup they were giving them.
I didn't even clock that.
Yeah, it was the first thing I noticed.
The makeup-minded girls.
No ABH. They could not get Norvenia over there. She was like, no, I'm sorry. I have to fly to the Philippines and pitch makeup over there for their first season. Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm booked.
The workroom is super cute. I love the gold that is specifically here to cut all that rancid pink because that's such a problem in the workroom.
And what do you think about the statues?
The mannequin piss statues are psychotic.
I don't know. I don't know why I have such like a Pavlovian like connection, but like the mannequin piss just makes me think of Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay.
Were you
I was going to
say
Down Under.
Oh,
when they put the wigs on them.
Stop. That's actually hilarious.
But I see Animal Crossing.
Makes me think of GameCube Animal Crossing because that's what introduced me to that statue.
Totally.
I was like, this is insane. I can't believe this is like such an iconic like piece of art.
Yeah. So let's get into this cast. We'll kind of do what we did for a previous season where we'll talk about their entrance and then their runway and their talent show. Okay. All kind of in one thing. So first in the room is Edna Sorgelson. She looks like a woman, but she kind of looks like she just got off shift at Jamba Juice and she's like gonna go and do like hot yoga or something.
In this little green dress.
Yeah.
She's definitely like business lady on the go. Yeah. She definitely looks like she should be on the cover of like a romantic comedy in like 2004.
What is her name? Christine Baranski.
Little Christine Baranski, little like, I don't know.
She looks like someone.
She looks like her name
Kat
should
Dennings?
be Catherine. Oh, not Kat Dennings.
Oh.
Why is Kat Dennings in this?
She kind of has that kind of face.
I mean, shout out to Kat Dennings. Love Kat Dennings. But no, she looks like her name should be Catherine. Is it Catherine Heigl? I mean, it's not like she looks like her, but just very like rom-com diva.
Totally. I see what you mean. I think she's cute out of drag. I love just like everything about this woman. I was kind of obsessed. She was not someone who I was expecting to go home as early as she did.
No, she seemed like she would be to me like 4 or 5, like top 4 or 5, if not a finalist.
I was also told that she has a podcast or did with Mademoiselle Boop. So like they are very close.
Well, they talked about each other a lot.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
They seem like they're very, very close. Her talent show is listed as, so the first episode, for anyone who hasn't seen, is a talent show. Hers is called Space Song.
Space Song.
It's this monologue about going to space, and then it does the Fifth Element vocalizations. But I want to highlight this lyric. Just as you launched me into orbit using merely your mustache, let's give our audience tingles.
See, we don't have lyricism like that in the U.S. We don't say shit like that here, and I think that's sorely missing. Did you know who that man was before this? Because I did not. I had to Google him. Did you look him up?
No. Is he an actor or what?
No, because she says
she named someone.
My hero, Dirk Freemoot.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who the
fuck is Dirk?
Fuck is she singing about? This
I just
woman
gotta
is
know.
So strange.
Yeah,
she is so odd. He's the first Belgian person to go to space.
Oh my God! Why does he look like Grandpa Joe?
Stop. He is very Charlie and the Chocolate Factory coded, isn't he? Why would you say that?
Because that's what he looks like.
I mean, it's true.
The first thing I thought was, I've got a golden ticket.
But yeah, she was channeling his strength to give her the win she needed.
That's insane. A song about getting your ass ate that launches you to space. Like, that's what that is. That's what that lyric is to me. That's crazy. Their runway cat. What? Well, hold on, I'm rushing through this. What did you think about this space song?
It was insane. I mean, she did the spoken word, which was like bananas, and then she like takes the hood off. She's like, "Ooh," and then she starts like Fifth Element vocalizing,
Which was hilarious.
Yeah, it was kooky and unhinged, and I loved that for her.
Me as well. The runway category is called Belgique colors, which is their flag colors. So black, yellow, red. Black, yellow, red. The brain rot. I'm sorry. As soon as I said it, I'm like, fuck off. I hate this. What do you think about this look? It's a little AHS Coven to me. Like, I could see not only Myrtle wearing this, but also like, God, Hypodermic Sally too. Like, it's a little bit of both of them.
The hair is definitely Sally.
Yeah.
The hair is Sally in bed reading tweets. The dress?
It's meant to represent clouds, since Belgium doesn't get the sun, allegedly, this whole look. Do you get that?
I don't see the sun when I look at this look.
I don't either. Like, the hair is supposed to be the clouds, and then it's like the sun. I don't know.
Let the sun in.
Yeah.
Let the sun shine in, beloved.
I think it's awful. And then she like doesn't have any padding. Like, I think she's fantastic, but I don't think this is.
It's probably my least favorite thing she wore.
Yeah.
This stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I like what she made more than this.
Totally. I actually really did like that. Next in the room is Mocha Bone, a bearded queen who I think does a really great job at like committing to the glitterness of the beard. We've had a lot of bearded queens that have come through that don't always commit to the kind of artistry of the beard. And I really enjoy that part. But I'll give you the floor.
Can I say?
Yeah, I wish you would.
I have no idea what this woman's style is.
Does she have one?
Episode 1 alone, we got a burlap, like, ballerina look.
It's like the coffee bags that are at the shops.
Mocha.
The coffee beans out.
It's a coffee bag, duh.
Right.
So it's like
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
A ballerina coffee bag.
Mocha, where are the bones? I get Mocha, where are the bones?
Cindy, this is not a skeleton. This is not bones.
I fucked myself with bones, J. Jolie. So, okay, she's got the little, like, coffee bag dress, and then she's on point.
Mm-hmm.
Ballerina. Mocha Bone ballerina. Not the Marina reference. Glitter beard.
Uh-huh. And then we get a straight panel of fabric for the runway with a corset on it. And thigh-high boots.
Okay, let's talk about that talent show.
Yeah, Dance on Tiptoes is what it was called. I thought it was insane. Someone just sneezed really loud. The lyric I want to highlight from this: popper sniffer, foreskin liquor, head giver, make you shiver. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I'm kind of into that lyric. I'm very passionate about it. But that's insanity.
I was going to say this number was insane.
The whole thing was insane.
I'm going to be more of a Mocha Bone apologist later.
Sure.
This episode is not it.
No.
This number was wild.
It's the definition of psychosis.
Glitter here, glitter there. I put glitter everywhere. Hashtag glitter make you shiver. Like, it was so much. It was so much.
It was. High key, I would love to see this crazy psychotic woman in front of RuPaul. She's like one of those girlies that I think Ru would be so endlessly confused by that she would just keep her for like 15 episodes just to know what she's going to do next. Because I feel like every time she did anything, I'm like, you're a lunatic. You're unwell.
Seek help. No, she's an entertainment machine.
Yeah.
She's like a pull her string, watch her go, and she will entertain.
Tammy Brown.
She'll spin your head round and round.
Right? I kind of loved in her elimination episode where Rita was like, sometimes you can change a word or two if it helps you get through the scene. And then it cuts to her confessional and she's like, all I heard was I can change the words. Like, bitch, you're so unhinged.
I love it. I love how she thinks.
Her mind. What did you think about her Belgique color?
She...
Yeah, I feel that.
Well.
I like the hair a lot.
Yeah.
And I really like the mug. And I love the black beard with that. It's so cool.
Yeah, I like the sleeves.
Yeah, the sleeves are cool. There's just no interest in the middle. And it's literally just panels. It's a piece of fabric.
It's one of the more, I guess, tasteful things she wore.
That's a word that you just used.
Well, like more controlled. It's one of the more controlled choices she made aesthetically.
I see that. It's very like first year of drag.
Drag you. It's a miracle. Drag you.
Let's move on to Peach. Just Peach. She looks like a celebrity put in drag, and that celebrity is Sandra Lee.
Stop this.
She legit in this denim dress looks like Sandra Lee at Halloween time doing like a denim share.
I love how like your personal suspension of belief is just like you see Sandra Lee is so unbelievably puss.
I do. Because Peach is puss. She is so puss to me.
I just like... I love that you see Peach and you're like, yes, it's this woman.
Yassified. Hold on. Let's put them right together. That's yassified Sandra Lee. I'm telling you right now. That's
it's like Sandra Lee took the substance.
Yes. Precisely. I kind of lived. I thought she was funny. And then her talent show is called Sword Dance.
The talent show is iconic. This is one of the only talent shows I knew of beforehand.
Because of the memes.
The internet was ablaze when she did this. This was something for an international stage because audiences all around had something to say about it.
What were they saying about it? That it was puss?
That this woman is crazy
She
for
is
bouncing
psychotic.
a sword on her head and going, yoo-hoo,
and then
doing her little wave.
Moving her hips. Like,
swish, swish, swish.
You reference this a lot, but it was like GTA stripper. It was so GTA stripper.
It was very PlayStation 2 movements in that way.
Yeah.
She was very moving like she was on an Xbox 360.
30 frames per second.
Yes.
What do you think about Belgique color?
I liked it.
Did you?
It was very 80s prom, I thought.
Yeah. I think it's cute.
It was very
What was it?
It's giving very like finale dress for the girl who ran out of clothes. So they saved their like other like good dress for the last episode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it's the first episode and she has a lot of lovely looks, but it's very that where it's like it's that one nice dress you put aside.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous. I love it.
Does she have an opulence tattoo above her knee?
Is that what that says?
I'm scrolling in. It looks like it says opulence.
That's fierce. Didn't she say she learned to speak English through Drag Race?
She may have. I think I was just so enamored by the 2 shots of vodka of it all that I was like, this woman is a lunatic and I'm obsessed with her.
You're like, no, she learned to speak English during her time on the Food Network.
What I noticed already by this point was like the super low-key chill vibes. And I did not hear one single Drag Race song up until now. It's all been like jazzy cafe music.
Retail backgrounds. Yeah.
Totally. Next we have in Athena Sorgalakis, who is now rebranded to just Lakis now, I think. This is Edna's drag daughter.
Crazy.
Isn't it? I loved Edna being like she was whispering a secret, like, that's my drag daughter. Don't tell anybody. Tell her. She doesn't know.
Like it's a soap opera. That's my daughter.
I love this purple entrance look. I think the look itself is really pretty.
Yeah.
Kind of like early 2000s raver girl.
Very trendy, very stylish, very hot and fun.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about her talent show entitled Bad Date?
I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Amanda calls it a Mr. Bean number, which I thought was funny.
Mr. Bean.
It was good. It was cute. I think not the number you're expecting from a girly like her, so I love her for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like crazy intellectual comedy. It was like SNL almost.
It was a little SNL, but I love that it was like completely nonverbal too.
Totally.
Just like it was very mime comedy. Do you mime like me?
Are you miming in Belgique like me?
Are you comedically Belgian miming?
I love that there was just like no shrill sounds, no comedy faces, just like an earnest, everything is going wrong. There's fire. For some reason, my mints have turned into smoke. Like, it's crazy. It's all just nuts.
It was funny. It was camp. I lived.
What did you think about her Belgique color runway?
Probably one of my favorites of the night, if not my favorite of the night.
It was incredible.
She is incredible.
Yeah.
She is incredible.
She is the moment. I know that she is on Global All-Stars, which means that she doesn't win this season, and I must know how.
That's how I feel watching her every week. Actually, you know what? This is my favorite of the week.
It's so good. She was inspired by the Bombix Disparate Caterpillar.
Duh,
of course. I love that caterpillar. The theme of this runway is exposed corsets, though. Like, we are very
love
heavy
an
in them.
exposed corset. I mean this in the most like gorgeous way. She looks like a red pipe cleaner with spaghetti.
Oh, I see it.
Like, she looks like a craft project, like brought to life.
But in high fashion glam.
But like, this is what it looks like to your 3-year-old brain when you like stuff that spaghetti in the pipe cleaner and like
totally
duct tape it together.
Totally. I see what you mean. But it's everything. Next in we have Valenciaga.
Love her.
We were talking about this before. We both kind of stan, don't we?
Yeah, I'm a big Valenciaga stan, TBQH.
Yeah.
I hold all the space for her.
She is such a I don't give a fuck energy, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love those girlies that just can't be bothered. But her entrance look is Crocs, I think. And I don't know if I can get into that.
Well, okay, they're Crocs with a heel. They're not just flat Crocs. They're heeled Crocs.
She was ready for the most, just in case, and they didn't do anything for this.
I know. She could have been submerged.
She could have been. She was dressed so well, and she could have been literally like thrown anything at or dunked in water, told to run around a field, and she was ready for it. But then they fucking do nothing. I wrote down in my notes that her entrance look is giving Post-it memory. You know, like those old people that have to put up like a Post-it like bed, door.
Stop her memory
wall,
slipping.
Because she's got her name on the shirt. She's got it on the pants. She's got it on her necklace. She's got her name on the back in small print, in big print. And on the nails.
She's caught in a time loop, and so she has to keep reminding herself
who she is.
Yeah. Her mind is slowly like disintegrating with every reset.
And then her talent show is called Kazoo Song. I wrote down in my notes, is it too early to call her Belgian Srimala?
This
talk about
number,
this.
this number was so. Did you clock the song?
No. What was it?
I Want It That Way.
Was it really?
Literally, the first time I heard it, I didn't notice it until the second time I watched it. And then the first time I was like, this sounds like the verse of something. And then it cuts through the chorus. It's just the verses of the song into, at the end you hear that, I want it that way.
Stop.
She kazooed I Want It That Way out of her booty butt.
When she took that kazoo and shoved it up her butt.
I think she's just like, there's something about her so ridiculous. Like her coming with that little purse, she's like, hi, I'm Balenciaga, and I don't really have a talent, so. And she's like, oh, I have this stuffed animal, nervous. And then the stupid, the blue dress with the red wig, she's very ahead of her time, but looking very weapons, if that means anything to you.
I haven't watched it, but I know what you mean.
She's giving very weapons in this wig.
It is.
And yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was kind of hilarious to me and inspired. And not having a talent, so playing a kazoo with your butt is that's great. I love that.
It's unwell behavior.
I mean, it's very Jimbo opening a lunchbox that says talent on it and then it's empty.
Right.
It's that same flavor.
Mm-hmm. What'd you think about her Belgique color runway?
Belgique color. Why do I feel like that's a pun and I just don't understand it? I think it's fierce. It's weird seeing the dark hair on her, the black hair. But I because this was the one where she was talking about weather, right? Because it rains.
Yeah. Because it.
When it rains.
You know when it rains.
When a butterfly in a cocoon.
When the weather is wet and then it falls from the sky, and then it rains. I wish that the dress was lined. The whole interior not being lined is evil.
The interior illusion is ruined for me. But yeah, I like the weird asymmetrical build of it all.
It's almost somehow building structure because the way that all of these panels are sitting, almost like a roof slat. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's very graphic.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I like it.
I think she's cool. And then that talent show was just psychotic. Next in the room is Brittany von Buttocks, looking evil. This clown entrance look, that was so satanic.
Please.
I think she might be a demon.
Did we not see this kind of woman walking around DragCon every year, though?
Every year. Maybe that was her.
Every year this girl was at DragCon.
Yeah.
In this kind of look.
Every time. I want to skip to her Belgique color runway because the look was so sinister. And then the red contacts was giving me... Do you by any chance remember in Doctor Who when there was the Devil Pit episode and the one dude shows up with the red glowing eyes and he's got all the satanic lettering all over him?
Vaguely.
Yeah, that's what she was giving me. She was giving me him. That dude with the red evil eyes, she is possessed. And honestly, I wouldn't blame them for getting her out either. I'd be like, that girl's got to go. She's going to hex us.
You're Venus. She's Siam.
Stop chanting. Stop chanting now.
It's funny because in her confessional, she looks like just such a normal, sweet human. Yeah. But in drag, she does look quite like a menace.
Evil. A despicable evil. Her talent show is called Stand Up. Simply Stand Up. What did you think about that?
Look at that dress. Up and down, pole body, stand up. That dress is doing the stand up.
I quite like the coat. The cropped coat is cute.
It's cute. I go back and forth because I think it's very bold to do a little comedy skit for a talent show. But also I think a stand up, it's too hard because you have to have enough build up and you have to by the time you warm them up, even if you're doing good, it's over.
Right.
So if you have any clunkers in there like she did, you just lose all momentum because you need to just constantly build momentum in a really short amount of time.
Right.
If you're doing stand-up. But she doesn't have the opportunity to do that because she like kind of breaks her speed, you know?
Yeah. Well, and also like to do stand up, you have to be kind of funny. And I don't think there was an ounce of that in here.
An absolute nuke to her career.
It was sort of like just about being catty and being a mean queen, you know?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was hard to tell like her POV because I was like, are you a clown? Are you like a little like, are you a little like punk, like fun girl? Like what?
Are you a demon that's here to murder everyone? I don't know. It's just, it unsettled me. Next in the room, we have Drag Queen.
Quinn.
Okay. At first, I did not like the entrance look. I did not like it at all. And then the more I sat on it and the more I prayed about it, after I had perceived the evils and horrors of Britney, I think I like the upper half of it. I like from here up. And I kind of wish that it was just like a cunty little pencil skirt. Because I don't think it needed
the
to.
length.
The length is weird. Yeah, I don't like it.
It's funny because to me it's very Miss Fame-esque in
Totally.
vibe. But
It's
if
the
it
shoulder
was
spikes.
Miss Fame, it would be like a little more like a business like two-piece and it would be like a pencil skirt.
Totally. It's like if Miss Fame made over Lady Gaga.
Yes. I mean, even if it was like more like T-length, like just even a couple inches shorter, but it was like a true hobble skirt,
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah. She's immediately targeted as the one that we should watch out for. It was a little bit like, to me, the same energy as Italia 2 of Nelenia being like, oh, La Diamond's about to take it. Like, we should all just go home.
I mean, you can kind of feel she's got a special energy.
Totally.
She does have something. She's got the sauce.
Out of drag, she's really freaking cute.
She's a little angel baby.
Yeah. The transformation is wild because she goes from this cute, like, Twinkie club boy who looks like they should be go-going to, like, a cartoon woman. Like, she literally looks like she came straight, when she's in drag, she looks like she came straight out of some type of comic book or something. And
Yeah,
I can't explain it.
She's a very graphic woman, and I love that.
The artistry is really intense. Her talent show is simply called Singing. I thought it was like a nice vibe, lounge style song. It was a little wobbly. I was
Yeah.
bored, but they loved it.
I love how Mademoiselle clocked and said, vocals, not great, but it was entertaining. Like,
What did you have any thoughts on it? I was just kind of bored by it.
I liked the outfit. I liked the vibe she created.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite number. I usually don't like. So this is just me being like a rotted person. I don't really like earnest singing like that. Like, cause maybe this is also me being like a jaded American who like hates like people showing emotion, but like they do this more in international seasons where there's more earnest singing.
Like Soa.
Literally, it's who I thought of when I watched this. I was like, this is the same vibe as Soa.
Same vibe.
Of just like, even if it's not the most technically strong, just a very like earnest, like raw,
Emotional.
kind of like emotional moment. And I'm
Yeah.
like, we're just so not used to that because like, I feel like here, like you would only be singing if like you're like an amazing singer, you know?
Or if you're doing something like Alaska, like I've always been gay.
Yeah, either you're being funny or like the best singer in the room.
Totally.
And so it's
Like
like
Monet.
yeah, so it's just funny to see stuff like that where I'm like, I'm just so not used to that.
Right.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I think you nailed it on the head. She's got a vibe that she gives out.
Yeah.
It's just very signature to her that no one else really has. Her runway is allegedly inspired by fries. Belgian fries. Friet. Did you get fries from this?
I did not get fries. Well, she also like did not like it herself. She
Right.
said something about like I'm not comfortable, but like I have to like chug on. I'm like, really?
Sell the garment.
I'm like, I love that this is like booger for her.
I'm surprised they even put that in because normally in Drag Race, if they don't like their garment, they don't include that in the confessionals.
I know, right? Well, especially when it's like, it's not even a bad look,
Right.
in my opinion. Like, I just think it was interesting that she was like, maybe they were just saying to contrast, like, maybe show her own, like, internal struggles of, like, see, like, she hates it, but, like, she's so good, even when she doesn't think it's good.
She's wonderful. Next in the room, we have Susan. Just
Susan. When she said Auntie Susan, I thought her drag name was going to be like Aunt Susan or something.
Yeah.
I was like, that is already insane. But Susan is even more insane.
It's insidious.
Also,
say it.
She's like a cross variant.
Okay.
Because you know how we say there's like Shreem Olive variants?
Totally.
She's a variant of like Joey J.
Totally.
Because of the no wigs.
Totally.
But then she meets like, she's like a little like, also to me a little like et cetera or something.
I see it.
Like, but then also like someone
from Holland.
I was
Oh God. Say it. Just do it.
I was gonna say Electra Fence. Pop that kettle because she's gasping. Just like short, rambunctious woman. Like that's what gave me Electra Fence of it all. Just like tiny and like crazy.
From Down Under?
No, from UK.
From UK, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, a little Electra
There's
Fence.
3 Electras that we covered in
so many Electra,
months.
yeah.
Oh, yes, no, I see it. Oh,
A little
God, that's
Electra
evil.
Fence, a little etc., a
Oh,
little
that's so
Joey
funny.
J. Yeah, she's
I see the
hoot.
Joey Janus of it.
It's because blonde.
Yeah.
They literally, that's what's funny is it's like, why are the 2 no wig queens that I can think of off the top of my head both like have like can I speak to the manager haircut?
Completely.
Like, that is just so funny to me. It's like, what is it about the Kate Gosselin hair that they're like, I'm not gonna wear a wig.
Her entrance look is sort of sick in the head. I love purple, and I'm so here for iridescent purple, but the boobs being halfway down the waist, and then the shoulder pads being a little wonky, the asymmetry of it all, the boots that go into the pants. I'm like, this is also evil.
She looks like she should be a member of what's it called? Stephanie's stepchild or whatever.
Oh my God, Jan's group?
Yeah. She looks like she should be like doing like lights for them.
Totally.
But she's also in full drag.
Completely.
Or she's like their stage manager.
And
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, she's their like Lola LaCroix.
Totally. You said that you weren't sure what Mocha Bonet's style was. I don't know what her style is because the first look is this asymmetrical bodysuit, bodycon dress. And then her talent show is this very interesting rhythmic gymnastics that was giving Love Connie. And then this last look is the cuntiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I think her style is like 80s Magic 8 Ball. Like literally like
I see it.
Like she just like picks random things that are 80s and it could be 80s fashion.
Yeah.
It could be 80s comedy. Like this is because her entrance look is very like that's why I said what is that group called?
Stephanie's Stepchild, I think.
Maybe. But it's because like they both do that like that like 80s power vibe.
Yeah.
Where it's like very this, like what her entrance is.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, I mean, her talent show is her talent show. But
it's psychotic. I did like the singing until the glass broke though. That was funny.
That was funny. But then like, yeah, her runway is actually one of her best runways all season too.
Yeah.
This is like pretty sensational. Yeah, what did you think about that talent show?
The talent show was manic. I don't think I've seen anything so manic. There were high notes, there was hula hooping, there was ribbon twirling, there was exposed chest. It was just a lot.
Okay. It's so crazy that like to like see the journey of Drag Race because it's like I think I'm still just like I live in fear not like because I don't like it myself, but because like I fear almost for the queen that they're going to get bad critiques when I see certain things. Because I'm so used to early Drag Race where like a queen like wears short hair and they're like,
oh,
you're a man. But
yeah,
it's like,
totally.
It's like nowadays it's like this diva's fully no wig, hairy chest.
I live.
And they're like,
yes, queen.
Well, it's not like there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I live. Like, I thought this number was hilarious, but it's like, I'm just so like, it's almost whiplash because like it used to be so much more like clothes. Like, no, none of that.
I think our first, I mean, Milk being the first queen that even messed around. Oh no, it wasn't even Milk. It was April Carry-On that had the buzz cut. And Rue was like, I just don't like when a drag queen has a men's buzz cut. And then Milk did the beard and they read that for filth. But then scrolling forward to Crystal Will See You Now in the UK. And she had that chest hair and the armpit hair. And I remember Rue and Michelle talking about that and being like, that's just her thing that she does. And it's like, they sort of seemed off-put by it all.
Yeah.
And that wasn't that long ago, UK won from here in the timeline. So it's like the amount of progress that we've, moved forward in to now pilot season showing up, multiple hairy queens that don't shave their legs or chests.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get what you're saying where it's almost like that. It's an early season of Drag Race, of a franchise. And so your automatic response is, oh, they're not going to like any type of alternative drag.
Yeah.
They're going to be off-put by it because that's what the rubric was. But they're just very like, yes, queen about it.
Yes.
And I kind of love.
Exactly. Yeah. Because speaking of Crystal, I'm just so like, I'm so sensitive from having my girlies disrespected.
Totally.
Over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, anytime I see anything that I think is going to be like ill received, I'm like, what are you doing? Right. Don't you know they're going to tear you apart? And they don't even say anything about it. I'm like, oh, okay, wait, never mind.
Right. Sorry. Have you seen that meme where it's the girl and she's like, oh my God, we're going to die. Oh my God. Oh, never mind.
Literally. That's how it feels watching Drag Race sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, because there's some things where it's like, they make such a big deal about it in certain countries. Even me, when I see a queen in chaps, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna get ripped apart because Michelle like hates chaps, and then they're fine. It's like, oh, okay.
It's the same energy. I was kind of fearful for Venus when they were not tucked, and I'm like, they're gonna get ripped to shreds, and they were like, love that you didn't put your penis away, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm here for it, but what the fuck?
No, literally, it's just like you never know.
Yeah,
because you're so like. You're so trained by the experience of like how things are going to be received because that's also part of it is they kind of carry part of the show of like they expect you to know how you should receive things like and that's what gives you whiplash. Again, it's a different franchise, so that's part of it, but it's just so funny because we're so trained to respond to things a certain way, so when drag grows and like we can learn to not be so like closed-minded about expression. It's just funny to see like newer stuff and not be like, oh, they're gonna get like torn apart.
Right. Well, and it's happening at breakneck speeds too. To her runway, I love the Count Olaf-ness of this. I love how whimsical it is. It reminds me of a specific designer, and I cannot recall who is very famous for doing the big structural shoulders, but I'm obsessed with the look.
So fierce.
I really enjoy Susan a lot. Our next woman in the room is someone who you really, really adore. And I kind of fuck with too. We have Mademoiselle Boop looking like she escaped from the season 7 prison challenge. I'm going to reference that again in a little bit. So just hold that into your toupee. Keep that thought in your head. She's very well known in this room.
Icon legend, they say.
Yeah. What'd you think about the entrance look?
I love that you said that. I love her. Like,
didn't you? I thought you liked this woman. I thought you did. I thought you said you liked her name, and so you were.
I love her name. Mademoiselle Boop is one of my favorite drag names.
You like told me immediately as soon as you started watching. You're like, "There's a woman named Mademoiselle Boop, and I kind of love her already."
Well, I love her. I loved her name.
Oh, okay.
That sounds shady that I have to clarify.
No, I didn't. This was days ago that I found this out.
That's so true because I did go to you because I do think Mademoiselle Boop, like, get out of here.
Name.
That is incredible. I mean, the word mademoiselle does not get utilized enough
No.
in drag speak.
No.
And so being mademoiselle anything and then it being mademoiselle
Boop.
is it's so absurd.
Yeah.
Love the drag name. Hate the look.
Our whole package this entire week is awful because the talent show, it's called it's called a tragic performance, and she's cutting an onion to Lacrimosa, which was so diabolical and awful.
Well, because it was kind of funny at first because she had the veil. She was about to lose a finger. She was hacking at that onion. I got nervous.
Me as well.
But it was funny at first. I was like, oh, she's going to make herself cry. But she didn't even like... She needed to do the Amanda Tears like black like ink on her face.
Maybe she saw Amanda doing that for prep and was like, "Oh, I can't do that anymore."
Right? Bitch stole my look.
She stole my idea. And then for Belgique color, she looks like Crystal Will See You Now.
She really does.
She looks like her. It was really elegant in an odd way, but I'm not a gigantic fan of this architecture that's on her. I don't like that.
I'm not keen on her silhouettes because like it's usually like embellished like very like unflattering things.
Completely. Well, and this dress too is giving... I went to the vampire store and bought a little vamp dress, put on some gloves underneath it, called it a day. And then, I needed gold, so let's go to the craft store, and I'll buy...
That was next to the
vampire store, and I'm gonna get myself a wreath for my door and just deconstruct it, and I'll put that on my body, and it'll be okay. It'll make sense later.
Very that.
I don't like it at all. It's suspicious.
Yeah. It looks like an alien life form.
Alien acres taking over.
Yeah.
Last in the room is Amanda Tears. No one knew who she was. That was a gag. I feel like that doesn't happen too often where like they don't really show us too much, the girls knowing or not knowing each other.
I feel like the editors enjoyed having a go at this girl because they said that and then she's like, I'm the fashion queen of the season, and then it cuts to one of the fashionable girlies being like, she's just wearing a sweater.
An ugly sweater too. And leggings, silver leggings.
This was such... Okay, I want to get into this.
I
want to get into your thoughts about this.
Yeah.
This was such a strong choice. It honestly feels more current to me. Like, I feel like I could almost see this right now.
In this moment, yeah.
More than I could have in that.
2013?
Yes.
What time is it down in the bunker?
Yes. And this was recorded in what, 2025? 2028?
Yeah.
Actually, when did this come out? 2022, 23?
We're in 22, I think.
In 2022, this is a lot to take in. We're still recovering from COVID. Like, this is a lot to see.
It's a lot.
This feels very like the right now. Like the super like the intersection of Y2K and like kind of retro futuristic like trash.
It's a literal trash. It's giving, and I can't explain it. It's giving skirt over jeans.
It's skirt over jeans. It's 2000s Disney Channel.
Very.
Oh my God. Remember the blanket from Cadet Kelly?
Yes, the ugly blanket.
This is her now. Feel old yet?
But then all the fringy things on it too.
Yeah. The like tinsel.
Yeah. Oh, that tinsel.
It's such a strong like POV. I have to respect it. She committed so hard to this.
She committed so hard, and it's not only just an ugly sweater, it's an ugly sweater swimsuit. There's a bikini cut at the bottom.
Yeah.
Silver leggings on silver shoes.
It's like really crazy.
It's psychotic, and then flat, unstyled hair.
But it's kind of fierce. I love the hair.
It's
I love
Romana.
that shade of blonde. It's so girly girl.
The choker is crazy. The 90s brows are crazy. Like, I hear what you're saying. This is very now.
I
A
can
girl
see
would
her
come
right
out,
now listening to Zara Larson's new album.
totally. The girl would come out wearing that to Midnight Sun right now. And then shake
and then
that
she'd
flat
spin with
hair.
all that fringe.
Yeah. And then the club would blow up. They'd be gagging. This is the girl who's making the most out of her means. I mean, she's a mess, but I'm kind of obsessed.
That is career ending. You look her up now, you're like, I love how you just make it work. I love how you just find a way.
Who was that? Was it Jennifer Aniston? I love your confidence. But I love her legacy of the waffle that sticks around.
Yes, the iconic waffle.
The iconic waffle. What did you think about her talent show, which was called Striptease?
Well, no.
Well, no, it was not.
She was in a little like waffle of herself.
It was lofty to call that a striptease.
And she was like, Britney Spears. And then like she struggled to get it off, and then she poured black ink on her face.
Yeah. It was very bizarre. I just have to say, it was weird as shit.
Yeah.
Girl, what? Like, what was this? And then for Belgique color, I don't see black at all on this.
It's blue, right?
That's like a charcoal denim.
It's a denim dress with red boots and a yellow wig.
I will say, I think that these net leggings, these and the denim dress, I mean, that's so now.
Yeah, no, the lace legging over the like, is it over the heel or was it tucked? It might not be over the heel. I think
it's in the heel.
In the heel. But the lace legging is gorge.
I do want to clock the nude tights that she has that are ankle tights. Check this out. Check out those little ankle tights.
See, that is a little rough.
That's a little rough and rotted. I can't get into that.
Diabolical.
If you're going to put on a nude tight to smooth out your legs and maybe hide any razor bumps or any hair that you don't want to be shown, they need to go to your toes, especially when you're going closed-toed shoe. Or you need to do something to hide that, like have a strap or something to hide the line where the nudity stops and your skin begins. I don't like the wig. The wig, I have a wig that looks like this when I was still first trying to figure out how to do wigs. I made this wig. Hold on. Do I have a photo of this wig? I know I made this wig. But what do you think about the look?
It's very...
It is. It's very.
Yeah, I don't feel any type of way about it. It doesn't evoke an emotional response.
None positive or negative.
Yeah, that like stone face meme of SpongeBob. It's very that.
I have that wig. I made that wig. Wow. Like, it's the same silhouette. It's like when you're just trying to figure out how to do makeup and hair and stuff, and so you're just experimenting.
You look like her purple makeover.
Yeah, I do. I do, don't I?
That's Amanda Fears.
I love that this waffle sticks around forever. And early thoughts about this episode, before we get into deliberation and such, I feel like Rita is such a natural host, and I don't know why she gets roasted so much online. She comes across so naturally, like she just comes in, she reads her lines, she does them flawlessly. It's like she's on a mic and she's just talking at a club. And I love that.
No, she is very good at it, very natural.
She's well rehearsed in a way that a lot of the hosts are not first season. They're sort of like, hello, welcome to Drag Race. Woo! Are you excited? Yeah. I thought it was interesting. There was no introductory mini challenge.
Wait, sorry. What last thought on the first episode? Winning tickets to a concert as a prize?
Yes.
Also, I actually knew that song.
Did you?
To Slim M? Yeah, I used to listen to Stromae in high school. I knew that music video because I think he's dressed as a woman for a part of it. Or they are. I don't know their identity.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I actually have some info about that because I was a little confused. Last thing I want to note is the day one entrance or the day two entrance. The music is the Dead Like Me theme. And I screamed. What? Yeah, it's literally the Dead Like Me theme. And I screamed. I'm like, I know this. So, yeah, they give out their critiques. Athena's the winner, which I think is totally 100% on the nose. She gets a ticket for it's June is when she has to go.
I love that. It's like, okay, so you won tickets to the show. Here's the date. It's at 7:00 on the 23rd.
In
if you
Brussels.
Can go, parking will be $25. Gates are at 6. Hope you can make it.
Transportation is not afforded to you, so you'll have to get there yourself.
Yeah.
Good luck. And don't
clear bags are only permitted at the venue.
Sealed water bottles only. Do not crack it before you get there. The bottom two is Brittany and Amanda. And I really thought that Boop was going to be in the bottom for the onion cutting.
Okay.
And the ugly dress.
I go back and forth.
Yeah? On who?
Because I do feel like them three are the bottom three.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't Mademoiselle Boop safe?
She was.
Who was the bottom three that rounded that out with them? Who was almost low with them?
It was... Okay, so hold on. Cohen they loved. Mocha Bone.
Oh, is it Mocha because she stumbled?
I think she was the high. So they only do...
that is diabolical as well.
They only do 5. They don't do the typical 6. They change the rubric here. So it's really hard to know because there have been some weeks where it's like, that third girl is very clearly the high person. They're not the low one. It almost, to me, is like, is it more egregious to do 5 and give, you know, those ones the main critiques of like, here's where you grow. We don't know where that last person falls. Or is it more egregious when it's Italia and there's very clearly the top 2 and the bottom 2 where it's only the 4 that they call?
I think that's crazy. I think it should be a top 2, bottom 3.
Yeah.
Most cases. And if a third person really did great, top 3, bottom 3.
Yeah.
But never leave it like no question at all who the bottom 2 is. Like, you need to have a little suspense.
Totally. Because like Mocha is the one who's totally could fall anywhere because they liked her performance and they liked her runway. And so I'm like, is she the high? Because she can't be the low.
Wait, it was the bottom 2, Quen, Mocha, and then who's the 5th person?
So top was Quen, Mocha's Confusion, Amanda's bottom, Athena's top, Brittany is bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like, again, where does Mocha fall?
I feel like, well, because Mocha, like, in my mind, Mocha was in the bottom.
Booger Boots.
But without question, Boop did worse.
Totally. Unquestioning.
Because I feel like, to me, I can't decide if Boop should have been like low safe, like the third out, like third rounding it out, or she should have been in the bottom. I really thought she was going to go first.
She would too.
I don't know. I could have seen Brittany being safe because she took such a risk. But I feel like Amanda was doomed.
Amanda was totally doomed. I honestly think that they wanted Brittany out of there. I got the vibe that they didn't want her there.
You wanted her out of there.
I wanted her out of there.
You knew that she had
darkness in her heart, like Katy Perry. The song, so you already mentioned it, Tula Mems. I was very confused because the lyrics were like, what the fuck is this all about? I see something about it's that time of the month and you're on the rag. And I'm like, what kind of misogynistic song is this? And I looked it up and it's a song that talks about gender stereotypes. So like half the song is from the girl's point of view and she's talking about male stereotypes about the boyfriend. And then it flips to him. And then he talks about female stereotypes and all the things he doesn't like about her that are like girl things. And so it's a song that's supposed to be like social commentary.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. I think while that's exploring gender stereotypes, Brittany was exploring the floor with her toes because she took off her shoes.
She took those shoes off quick. Can I
immediately
say? Double elimination. I'm sorry. Like a booger. Like I do genuinely like Amanda, and I think she's a really
she's a hoot.
I think she's a fun time. I did not like how she performed this song.
Yeah, I didn't like either one of them. I hear you. I think they both could have gone.
I said, let's get it pop in Belgium. This is not what I want to see from my girls.
You said
both
wake it
can
up.
go.
You said wake it up. Let's
Could
not
you
get
imagine?
this. Both of you out of here day one. But I mean, then it saves us double save for some time later.
That'd be fierce.
It would be. And then they could have saved Edna. I love Edna. I'm sorry. I love Edna. I will say, I think that Brittany's mirror message was a little evil. By a little, I mean a lot. You've got beauty. You've got strength. You've got herpes.
She looked like she could have committed a crime when she got eliminated.
It's those red contacts.
I don't know if it was the paint. Yeah. It was like sometimes your makeup just gives you like a perma expression.
Mm-hmm.
I think her paint gave her like, I look like I'm going to fuck shit up tonight.
Serial killer.
It was hilarious. I kind of loved it.
Did you think it was really good?
I loved it. I thought it was really good.
Thoughts on episode 1 overall?
I thought it was a fun and fascinating start. You still can't necessarily get the flavor of what this season is going to be, but it certainly is intriguing.
That's what I want to say about the whole thing is like, I can't really tell what they're doing with the edit. It's very good vibes only. They don't really manufacture drama. They don't manufacture tension. It seems like they're just showing the competition, but it's so far very like muted as a competition.
Yeah.
It seems like it's playing safe. Maybe the Belgian audience wasn't ready for something like this, so they're just trying to see how palatable they could make it to general audiences. Episode 2, which we are talking about, is called, oh God, Les Incontormables. I don't know why I said that with a Spanish accent, but there I did. We meet the Freet crew, which are their version of the pit crew. And I love their hairy boys, like hairy little otters with no huge muscle mass. Normally the pit crew are just these like buff, bulky dudes that are all shaved down. And I'm like, let's go real men.
Yes. Actual human beings.
I love this one right here, the one on the left, who's just perma smiling all the time.
So happy to be there.
Yeah. He just looks like this is his favorite show. He loves that he's on Drag Race and he's just chilled to be there. They get a mini challenge this time, which is the season 7 leaf blower photo shoot.
Yes.
I love this shit. It's so funny.
Also, they are absolutely terrified by the concept of quick drag.
Totally.
It's like that itself is the mini challenge. It's getting in drag in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They were like so like shook up by that.
Right. I think it's fun. Susan wins the challenge and she gets an advantage in the maxi, which they'll be split up into 3 groups to make commercials for must-try Belgian foods. Fries, which allegedly, according to the show, arrived at Belgium first and then just has been appropriated and called French fries. And they make a point to say, stop calling them French fries. They're Belgian fries, which I didn't know this.
I did not know that either.
Waffles and chicory.
Did you know what chicory was?
No. I've heard of it, but I've never
heard of
had
chicory
it.
root.
Yeah. Ever tasted it?
No. I mean, also, even if I knew what it was, I definitely didn't associate it with Belgium.
Right.
To me, I only thought of Belgian waffles.
Yeah, same here.
Which, like, that would be the one I'd want anyways, because I feel like that's probably, like, the most well-known one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like going for the one that's sort of the most, like, recognizable across the board is sort of the safest bet.
Right. So Susan, because she won the mini as a team captain, Athena, because she won last week's challenge as a team captain, and Amanda, because she survived the lip sync as a team captain. I like when they do that style.
I like it, but it feels so stacked because, like, I'm sorry, but the survivor, like, her team is doomed.
They're doomed all the way down. Susan first picks Edna. Athena then picks Cohen. Amanda picks Boop. Susan picks Peach. Athena picks Valenciaga, leaving Mocha Bonet as the very last one picked.
Leave Mocha Bonet alone. No. I feel bad because I feel like don't like her.
No, it comes across very much that they're not gelling with whatever she's bringing there. Susan's advantage is that she gets to choose the food for each team, which, like, I don't see any particular food as a plus or a minus from an outsider view, but maybe it's different from them. Like, if this was an American challenge and it was like, you have to pitch cheeseburgers, hot dogs, or a watermelon, like summer foods or something, I'd be like, well, what the fuck? Like, it seems like one of these is more advantageous than another one, and it seems like you can go more comedic with another one, you can go more sexy with one. So, like, maybe there's different cultural POVs that go into this.
Yeah.
For sure. She chooses chicory, which I was sort of like, okay, this has to mean something different to them. Like, maybe in the same way that I would look at like watermelon and think I could have a lot more fun with that. Like cheeseburger and hot dog are so expected, but like a watermelon, you could do something unexpected with that in a way. She then picks fries for tea. Oh,
it's giving. Who is that? Is that Michelle? I almost said Michelle Visage. Is that Michelle Obama talking about sweet potato? Where she's just so like enamored by it. That's you like being so obsessed with. I could talk about a watermelon. I just love a watermelon. They got seeds and a rind.
And it's sweet. And if you tap the top, you could figure out how ripe it is.
The body is 96% water.
Let's talk about hydration.
You ever put rubber bands on it until it explodes?
I'm so into watermelons right now. She chooses fries for Team Athena and then waffles for Team Amanda. Did you notice that Amanda's waffle prop also made it here?
I mean, like, the stars aligned.
Yeah.
It's like she brought it for this challenge.
She knew. She was like, I have the right prop for this. Please give me waffles. We'll talk about, unless you have anything you want to say about the production part of it, we can move to the runway.
Yeah, no.
Okay. The runway is called Outside the Box. So it's basically like Belgian comics.
I
love the idea.
I didn't realize they had such a big comic scene.
Yeah, me too. There were 3 marsupilams though. And we've been talking about this a lot. And I've praised Canada's Drag Race every season. They never have repeats. But it seems like every other season of Drag Race has this problem. Where like production is just not stepping in and being like, no, we already have 2 of those.
I know, especially because they didn't even utilize it for story reasons of like, you had the superior marsupilami. Right. Like, yes, like people who were like critiqued all had those looks, but it didn't necessarily like be used as a plot device when it could have been.
Yeah.
Granted, it seems like one of the most fun references to play with.
Totally.
The source material. I had heard the name Marsupilami before.
I feel like I've seen it.
But like actually Googling him, he's so fun. He's almost like a Tigger.
Yeah.
He's got this long tail. He's super cute. Like, I feel like of what little I know, that is like one of the most like, oh yeah, I would love to do that reference.
I feel like I remember seeing it on like Cartoon Network or something when I was a kid. Who stood out to you, either in a positive or a negative way? Or both?
I mean, there are a lot of standouts in many ways.
Sure.
I think my there's honestly, I don't love a lot of them. I'll say that. Same. I feel like Peach is fine. Like, Peach is cute. And I was
kind of obsessed with her air hostess.
I thought hers was cute. And then I thought Quen had a really cool concept.
The gimmick was fun.
I didn't know the reference.
Yeah.
And then I think that Edna had the best marsupilami.
She totally did. It was very couture.
It's probably the only Athena look I don't like so far.
Oh yeah, I hate Athena's look.
I thought Amanda was giving very Flintstones with her marsupilami.
It was giving a little Wilma, wasn't it?
Like, something about it. It just like did not give me the marsupilami fantasy.
No, and then the strappy heels were such a mistake style-wise with this. It doesn't work.
We need to talk about Balenciaga.
Do you want to talk about Balenciaga?
The first time I saw this, I was like, is that her face? What's happening? I didn't know who this woman was.
I didn't either.
I saw a picture of this look before I saw Belgium. I was like, what is going on? Why is her chin like that?
It's evil.
Look, I've since looked up the character.
Okay. Is it accurate?
It is. I can't remember what the name of the character is because I wonder if it's still in my...
Tante Sidonia.
Oh, yeah. Because it is very much like...
I wrote all their references down for us. I knew we were going to have questions.
The chin was definitely... Balenciaga leaned into the chin of it all.
Okay.
Which was hilarious. But like, it is very much trans icon.
Mm-hmm.
It is very much giving like, she is gender.
Oh, I see it. It's very gender. Balenciaga's interpretation was really spiky chin though. Like it's coming off a little more villainous. Where I think if they had done more of that, I don't know, boxy rectangular chin, I think it would have given more of that. I think Balenciaga was trying to make it look real, but then didn't blend the makeup into the prosthetic.
The chin was so crazy.
It was. And the hair was small too. It could have been way
bigger. The yellow hair with the chin is just all too much.
It's I say?
All too much. What?
The Kingdom Hearts Kyrie shoes. That's Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts 2. Those are Kyrie cosplay shoes.
Wait, put it away because it is.
Open up Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie and these are the shoes.
I'm going to be sick. It literally.
Throw up right now. And it doesn't match the outfit at all. It's all very discordant and it's very clearly leaning into a certain POV that just doesn't connect.
Bless her.
Bless her heart. They then show us the commercials. The first group, Team Waffles, does an LGBTQIA waffle. I think there was potential in that story of like, I don't like just this kind of waffle. I like that kind of waffle too. And then there's, look, everyone can be accepted for who they are here in Belgium. I like the idea of that.
Yeah, making it a coming out story, a queer story. I liked how receptive the panel was to the idea of it being like a queer story.
Yeah.
There is something about Amanda saying plus, 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 plus.
That was very chic, 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 chic.
Just like almost the way she almost was like struggling to get it out.
Yeah.
Like plus, plus, plus. Like it was like stuck in her mouth. Yeah. It just sounded so funny. I kind of loved it.
Yeah. Then we have Team Chicory. Get your chic on. Chic, chic, chic. Peach as Jessica with 2 L's.
Turned the party.
Turned it and burned it. She worked me out.
What was up?
I love that they threw shade at both the other groups. We tried fries and waffles and it didn't work. I thought it was so funny that they just did this crazy and it works on 98% of patients. And then it doesn't work on her and they're like, 45.
Literally. But yeah, Edna as the scientist was fierce.
Oh my God, she was incredible. She was so good. The judges said that it was too close to parody, which I'm like, what the fuck? Because then the next group comes out, Team Fries, and the oral sex bit I didn't think was necessary at all. It was all very weird. It did not make me want to buy fries.
It was, well, because also, yeah, they did it such a different route because they did it like a news segment, which, like, granted, I thought they all did good.
Sure,
but it was such a different like pacing and vibe. I didn't agree with all the judging.
I didn't.
What did
either.
you think? Who were your? I didn't agree with the bottoms, I don't think.
There was a lot I didn't agree with. I think this episode in particular, I felt a little like, about all of it. In my opinion, I thought this was Peach's win. Like, I really thought Peach worked it out, and I thought Edna did quite a good job as well. I think that, honestly, I did not like Athena at all. I did not like Athena in the runway. I didn't like the performance. And then I also did not like Mademoiselle Boop.
I do agree with you there. I would have judged as groups.
Mm-hmm.
I would have made the Fries group safe. I don't think they were the top group. I also don't think Balenciaga was so abysmally like worse than the other two that she needed to be singled out, in my opinion. I thought that like she was a little more of a straight man to what Quen was doing.
Totally.
But maybe that's just my opinion. Also, she just made me laugh in that crazy wig with the hairnet over it.
It was a little nuts.
She was mega nuts. And then I would have had the team with Peach in the top, even though I don't really like Susan. I
didn't care for Susan.
Susan was also kind of low for me, TBH. Yeah. But then I would have had the team with Boop and Amanda in the bottom, except I'm a Mocha Bone.
Mocha Bone.
I could just want to call it Bone. I know it's Mocha Bone, but I think Mocha Bone is so hilarious.
It is.
There is this whole narrative around like Mocha Bone dragging her teammates down, whatever. I thought actually did really good.
Yeah.
And okay, again, in the episode where she goes home, I think she's a really good actress.
She's so good.
Maybe I'm missing something because I'm not hearing it in the language that it is being judged in.
Right.
But I'm just hearing her talk and act and like emote. And like, she's really good.
She's funny.
She's very clear and like, she's very like emotive and like, she's putting a lot of like character into what she's saying.
Yeah.
I thought she was the clear standout of her group and of the challenge. Like,
thank you.
To me, if they would have done like a top from each group, it would have been like Mocha, Peach, and then Quen.
You're right.
Still, but like I feel like Peach and Mocha were to me my standouts.
They were stronger.
I still agree with you that Peach did the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, that all didn't make sense to me. I think for me, my bottom three was Amanda, Boop, and Susan.
Totally agree. Yeah, I think that the judging is very strange from this point forward. And I would totally agree with you. I think Mocha Bone's biggest problem is that her aesthetics are just a little off.
Yeah.
I don't think she knows how to dress herself.
She's got a lot of ideas and a lot of excitement.
Totally.
Glitter, hashtag glitter.
Foreskin.
Liquor, popper sniffer.
I think she doesn't know how to style herself, and I don't think she knows how to dress herself. Because her makeup, I think, is muggy. I just think her wigs are a little small. Here. Yeah, it's so muggy. And then her costumes are so small.
Yeah.
And she's a petite woman. She's a very petite woman.
Yeah.
So Cohen wins the challenge. I really think this was Peach's week. The bottom two is Amanda and Balenciaga. And honestly, I think they punished Balenciaga more for the runway because she got stuck in her skirt.
Yeah,
I think that was
a little clunky.
It was the nail.
But it's like, it's crazy because they even had this soundbite from Edna where she's like, I know Boop can do better than this. So maybe that's why they did not. But I'm like, is that not favoritism if you think Boop can do better and you're holding on to her for her to have a breakthrough?
Right.
Like, because I feel like she, if not last week, this week, I'm like, okay, really, like, so far it's like, if you're not shitting, get off the pot.
Totally. Completely hear that. The lip sync song is Je T'aime. Amanda ate up Balenciaga. I'm sorry. In my opinion, I think Amanda ate her up.
Drag Balenciaga.
I really thought she did. I love when a drag queen opens their mouth and just chews up those words.
Yeah, she's like an oscillating fan level of mouth.
Yeah. Balenciaga's told that she was wonderful and she's chosen to stay. And I love Balenciaga. I think she's a lunatic.
I thought she gave a very raw, very emotional performance. I wouldn't rewatch it, but she was very... But I thought she was very much giving. I
wouldn't watch it again. That was so scathing. And then Amanda's mirror messages, I'm in tears. Kiss, kiss, girls.
Plus, plus, plus.
Plus, plus, plus. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Plus, plus, plus. And then episode 3 is called Festival Realness, where the girls at the beginning, they want to dance and they want to sing. They want to do anything but sew. And Rita comes in and announces that the mini challenge is a soccer-related thing. They have to get into goalie attire. And I thought they were going to play a game, but they're just doing photos.
They're just doing photos. Half of the girls have their ass out. I don't know what's happening. I feel like they said goalie and they're like, yes, let me do something kinky.
I'll wear a jockstrap.
Yeah, I'll wear my slutty athletic like locker room pound down get up.
Edna wins the challenge, and can I just say
it.
This woman's mug is so puss. I'm sorry.
She's got one of those mugs where it looks like she's kind of always smiling, and I think that's fierce.
She looks like, you know who she looks like in this mug? She looks like Violet's housewife who looks like Kelly Mantle.
Stop.
That's all I saw when I looked at that mug, but she's so puss. And then the freak crew brings in a bunch of plastic materials, mattresses, balloons, chairs, camping supplies, and such. And they're told they need to make an extravagant and elegant outfit to make the fashionistas of Tomorrowland swoon. And I read that Tomorrowland is a large-scale annual electronic dance music festival held in Boom, Antwerp, Belgium.
Not the area of Disneyland.
I legit was like, Disney?
Like Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland? Where you meet Darth Vader? Edna gets a 30-second advantage to select materials, which, like, 30 is huge. That's a long time. Normally, they give them, like, 10 seconds. 30 is a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot of time.
About it. Because, I mean, if you really, like, think about, like, counting
if you
much
count
time.
1,
if you count
2, 3.
That is actually, like, an agonizing wait.
Isn't it? Where, like, 10 seconds is pretty easy. But then 30, that's a lot of time to pick stuff. Did you completely miss the part where they're supposed to do a second runway?
Yeah, I was so confused because the first couple girlies came out and I was like, you made this? And I was like, wait, no.
I was endlessly confused why there was a second look. So there's a lot of looks to get through because we always like to go through these. So let's do both of them together. Their first runway category is Queen of the Stage, which I think is just meant to be like a performer that they like.
We are the queens of the stage. Sorry.
Queens of the stage. And then they also have to do their festival look that they sewed themselves.
Susan came out and I thought she made that Bowie look.
I thought that's what she made too.
Because they didn't introduce it. And I was like, what?
So, like, my process of what I do is I go on the wiki and I save all of the photos first before I watch the episode. Oh. So that as I'm writing my notes down, I take the look and drop it into my notes page so that I'm like, okay, they did this. And then I have more time to look at it and process it and everything.
Yes.
So I grab 2 looks from each queen and I'm like, why are there 2 looks? I did not get a single part of this episode where they were told to bring a second look. So her first look is, there's a lot of these. So let's get through these quick. First look is David Bowie, which I think it was so good. This is everything.
And yeah, she looks like she colored her own hair orange for it temporarily. It was very effective. I thought it was very structured and strong.
Yeah.
I thought it looked great for her.
Yeah. Then the actual sewn look, I think, is such a departure from that. And I don't enjoy what she made at all.
I hate this.
It's so awful.
I was gagged that they loved it.
The foreskin neckline.
I thought she was going to be in the bottom.
Yeah, this is evil.
The two hats sewn together down the middle. It was crazy. I hate it. I'm sorry. I hate it.
I hate everything about this. I think the structure on the sleeves is cool, and that's it. Like, that's all I like.
I hate it.
None of it works. It's so
much.
Discordant. It's loud and it's not saying anything.
I hate it.
Mademoiselle. Oh, no, wait. That was Boop. I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
Wait, what?
Wait, why do I have Boop?
Are you looking at Boop Stress? Oh, I also don't like Susan's. You don't like Boop Stress either? I actually liked Boop Stress.
Wait, I think I messed up somewhere. Oh, I see what I did. I made a mistake. Oh, I'm looking at all these as one thing. Sorry, I made a mistake.
You're good.
Okay, now I'm there. Okay, wait. The tent thing. That's what she did.
The tent.
The tent thing.
The green tent thing.
The green tent thing. Yes.
I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Story still stands.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate it.
I was looking at Boop's Queen of the Stage look. That was what I was. I was looking at this.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
I'm like, this
also atrocious.
It's awful. This is horrendous. And then the sewn look, I actually do kind of like that.
It's the strongest like positive response I've had to Boop so far. I was
Totally.
like, okay, see now I'm feeling the Boop fantasy. Now I'm boop boopy boop boop.
The hole in the crotch is a little evil though.
A little bit, but I thought it was a very intelligent pivot from her because I can see the original design of like she was just gonna make that dress and she would have been low, for sure. But the fact that she did like turn it into a little more of like a music like vibe, it and the hair, like I thought the hair really worked for her too. I was very much into it.
What do you think about Mocha Bonet's Lady Gaga meets Boy George?
You know, it looks like it should be impressive, but I just don't respond to it.
Same. I think this is yet another example of I don't think Mocha knows how to dress herself.
Because she also looks like she was dressed by someone else. Like this yellow, this wig on her, the Crystal Versace as Anubis yellow wig.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan of that style wig. I call them the like geisha wigs.
It's like geisha poodle.
Yeah, totally. I don't really love those. I think there's something wrong about the proportions of it all. And then the way that apron flap goes down, I'm just not a fan. And then why is it that every time a girl that goes on the show that knows how to sew, they always do those ruffle accent dresses? Like, I swear this is staple. I know what I'm doing with sewing.
Is it because like they're trying to show like I can sew something into the seam?
Is that what it is?
You know what I mean? Like I can sew a trim into the seam so that when like it's finished, there's a trim in the seam.
Because the seams are important.
And I sewed it in.
To the seam.
Her like walking her own bag. Or maybe the bag is walking her because it's like connected via leash.
Yeah. Like those kids on the leashes. But like this is so inappropriate for a festival. You can't move in this. You can't dance in this.
It's definitely not giving festival.
It's not giving runway.
Giving like she's trying to flex for like a high fashion sewing challenge, but that's not what it was. And even if that's what it was, it still wouldn't have landed.
Right. It's a huge, gigantic miss. I do want to say I like the beard a lot. I love the beard color.
She grew it. Oh.
She grew it out of her
She's
face.
had it this whole time.
Well, because in the first look, she's got the silver glitter beard, and then that one, she's got the darker brown one. And I like that color on her.
Yeah, no, it is cute. It looks good with the blue tones. And it's unfortunate because she clearly has skill. She just doesn't have, like, the execution of styling for this moment. Yeah.
Peach is doing a nondescript robot pop star for her Queen of the Stage look.
Yeah. It's very Chromatica meets, like, Kim Petras to me.
Oh, I see that. I don't really care for it that much.
I don't like all the different like vibes because it's like the pink leather like high boot with like that skirt, the like kind of ostrich skirt almost, and then the upper half is very Chromatica.
Totally.
It's like Rain on Me on the top half, and then the bottom half is like more like Pop Princess.
I see what she was going for. I just don't like it. And then her sewn look is tense, which I think was well transformed.
Yes.
And I love the skirt, but then her pussy is out.
Puss out. Yeah, puss. I like the bra.
Yeah.
I mean, I like her.
I love Peach, so I want to just be like, I don't see the problem, even though there are plenty problems to pick out here. I do think it is one of the more festival-ready looks. Like, to me, I would see a girl post that on Instagram.
It also gives, like, winning look in the U.S.
Yes. They would love that here. And then we have Athena doing someone named Pimpf.
Don't know her, but I like it.
I like that it's sort of on theme for the mini challenge, the sportiness.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's also, like, it's like motocross and fur.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's vroom vroom. It's mod.
Charlie XCX Vroom Vroom. Yeah, I like it. I think it's really cool. I think the little tiny pigtails are so funny.
Yes, the tiny pigtails. Does she have like a band-aid on her nose? Is that what it is? Is it her paint?
I think it was like one of those sports bandages that are meant to like help make sure your nose like doesn't break or something.
Is that what those are for? I never knew.
Don't know what they're for. I've always seen them but never knew what they were. Her sewn look is very Betty Spaghetti without the hair.
Oh my god. It really is.
It's so Betty Spaghetti. I think it's like the most sewn look that I've ever seen.
It is so sewing challenge. It's honestly, if like this is what I could only imagine Sugar would have made if she had made it to the sewing challenge with Spice.
Shut up. It's very sugar coated too.
I mean, it's so like 2000s Cartoon Network vibes.
Well, and this is literally what Spice did with the accents of the ribbon along the side of the skirt.
True. It's just that heart top with like the different layers. It's just, it kills me.
It seems also oddly out of her normal styling. You know?
Yeah.
And then we have Drag Queen doing what was she doing here? Just a random queen. I don't think she said who it was.
I don't know who she's doing, but loved the wig.
The wig was hot.
The dress was neither here nor there for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would have almost liked if it was like a mirror ball jumpsuit. But the floor length wig was everything.
It was
that
hot.
like glittery fab like material. So fab.
I don't know who she's giving in this look, but I do enjoy a lot of elements of it. And then for her sewn look, what do you think? Tell me your honest thoughts.
I love it.
Okay. This is who we're arguing about today.
Oh no.
I thought it
really?
was butt ugly.
Really? I thought she was the divalicious tea for
Really?
me. She was so puss in how she served it, first of all.
Okay.
But the way that she layered the bags, I thought it had such interesting movement. Okay, we really are fighting. This was my winner. I was gagged that she was safe. I was gagged that she was not even in the top. I saw this come out. I was like, oh, she won. I don't know.
You were like, clock, that's the winner.
It just like something about it just like really clicked for me. I don't know.
Yeah, no, for me, this was bottom boots. The boobs are so high up and I don't like that styling choice. And then these roll cakes that she made out of the materials are just things stuck to a dress.
It just, I don't know why I liked it. I don't
You
know.
love Cohen.
I really guess I love her style. I think she's so interesting. I just thought this was puss.
I thought the hairy belly was fun. I will say that. I love the idea of like just exposing hairy body. But like, no, it doesn't work for me. And then I have a really big problem with the way that everything's been constructed at the top with the sleeves going into the bra. It does look like structurally what you would see at a festival. Like I see the idea of it.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way that it was all put together. It's all discordant to me.
Respect.
In my onion, I'm not right. And then we have Edna doing Mademoiselle Boop for her Queen of the Stage look, and she cuts the onion.
So I'm like, did you just bring a Mademoiselle Boop look and they're like, you know what? I can bring an onion too. I can spice it up even more.
Maybe she was like, hey, production, can you head down to the grocery store, grab me a yellow onion, please? And I'm just going to cut it on the stage.
Was she going to do Mademoiselle Boop even if Mademoiselle Boop hadn't been there?
I think so. Because she says Mademoiselle Boop is her favorite performer and she would go watch her no matter what. I kind of love the dedication to her friend. Like,
Right.
That's cute. We've never seen that before. But the judges had a problem with that. They did not like that it was her. They were like, we love that you're friends, but...
But no.
But
don't
no,
do that.
please don't do that. I didn't think it was that egregious. It was just funny to me.
Yeah.
And then her sewn look, it was giving to me Woodstock hippie. I was very much getting the vibe of a festival. Like, this was the most on brand for a festival, if not great execution. I think this was high safe. to me.
I mean, go Lakers, purple and yellow.
Totally.
I think it was safe, safe or low safe, but not bottom 2.
Not at all.
Well,
bottom 3.
There wasn't a bottom 2.
We were gaggaronied. And I love the hair. I love the makeup. She's so puss to me.
I did like that dark hair on her. That full, like, the, like, 70s-ish black hair. Very fun.
I'm not a huge fan of the way that it closes in the front here. That front zipper, I'm guessing.
Well, that
doesn't
is
work
a little
for me.
suspicious, yes.
And then the body shaper that's underneath it that
body
you can
shape,
see.
Body shape.
But I love the way that the flowers are cascading in the front. She's very much giving me the era she wanted. I love the asymmetry of the pants. Like, this was a good, solid look. I was gagged that she went home.
Yeah.
And then I believe her last one for the evening is Valenciaga.
Valenciaga!
She's just doing a glam rock look for Queen of the Stage. To me, it was giving Luna cosplay from Sailor Moon.
Oh.
Because, like, the moon on the belt.
Yeah.
And then it's all in black.
It was cute, if not a little unremarkable. They hated it. Like, they really laid into it. I didn't think it was that offensive.
I think it's the fact that it doesn't give, like, a stage queen to me.
If it was a more specific reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is valid. Yeah.
I think that's where it misses for me. I think the mug is hot, though. Those lips.
Yeah,
like,
the mug.
Jesus.
The mug and that hair is really cool for her. I enjoy that a lot.
Everything else doesn't really give me Queen of the Stage. And then I think for her sewn look, this to me, this is like quintessential what I think of when I think of a festival. Like, I think about these girlies that go in with these giant parachute pants that are sort of like a bodysuit with a jacket. Like, this is it to me.
Yeah, she really, like, killed the sewing part of it for me. Yeah. She had my favorite sewn look.
Yeah. But then the back was pretty offensive. I did not like the back.
I didn't mind the back.
Okay.
I liked the back. I liked this whole look. I did not think the first look was so egregious that it robbed her of a win, in my opinion. Because I'm like, is Susan's sewn look so egregious that it... Like, I feel like Susan's sewn look is uglier than Valenciaga's other look that they, like, hated so much.
So who do you put more emphasis on? Like, which runway? The Queen of the Stage or the sewn?
I always think you should emphasize the look they made more.
Right.
Because that is the challenge.
Right.
If you're judging the look they already brought, why aren't you doing that every other week?
Totally.
Which, I mean, this franchise seems to put a little more weight on as of so far. But in general, that always bothers me because any other week... you usually don't care if their runway, like, is, like, awful.
Yeah.
But, and I do see in the event where it's, like, a sewing challenge in a multi-look episode, to me, it's a look challenge.
Totally.
So also you are being judged on your runways with heavier weight. But if it's not a bad look, it's just like kind of a miss.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same way I felt with like when Raja like kind of like missed the like before and after runway.
Oh, yeah.
John, what was it?
The
Olivia Newton John Waters. Like, yeah, it was like not amazing.
But was it that bad?
But also, like, the challenge is also to make something, and what she made was sensational.
Absolutely.
That's how I felt with Balenciaga.
I hear that.
She did a serviceable first look into a fantastic second look.
Yeah.
And to me, that is better than a really strong first look into a, like, pretty good second look. Like, I don't know. If what you made is just it shouldn't deserve to win. And that's how I felt about Susan.
So who's your bottoms?
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into this.
Okay, well, first of all, Susan is safe, if anything, for me.
Totally.
Because to me, the top 3 is Valenciaga, Peach, and Drag Queen. Bottom 3... Well, now let's talk about it. Well, Mocha Bonet, unfortunately.
Mocha for sure.
I would say Mocha, and then I would say... I mean, it still would be Edna.
On technicality, probably.
On technicality, yeah. Because, like, I think Mocha has one of my least favorite sewn looks. Susan has one of my other least favorite sewn looks, but her brought look is so strong. And they
Yeah.
really liked her sewn look. And then the worst brought look is Mademoiselle Boop. But her sewn look is actually quite strong to me.
Yeah.
So it's hard. And then I think Athena balances out.
Athena kind of meets in the middle. See, Cohen is to me very low because of the sewn look.
Wow.
I really hate it.
I'm so gagged.
I know.
Sister, I'm gagging.
Susan is told that she seemed like she finally arrived. And I don't know if I agree with that.
I'm like, in this?
In this? In this tent? But I mean, the Bowie was good. And then what did you think about the fact that gagged them with a bottom 3?
I really did not feel like that was necessary.
This wasn't the week.
Well, especially I was pissed that Balenciaga was there.
I hear that.
I was pissed.
So they have to lip sync to Pump Up the Jam.
Pump it up.
This is a fun song.
You've never watched Kunk on Earth, right?
No, what is that?
There's a girly. I don't remember her actually. She's a British comedian. She's hilarious. But she has a character called Philomena Kunk. And she's like a voiceover girly.
Okay.
And well, she's like a documentary girly.
Okay.
She's like a David Attenborough, but like a parody of that.
Is she the one who does the...
She's the redheaded woman that asks crazy stuff.
Yeah. She'll be like, if they invented time, how did they know that time was invented before that?
No, yeah, literally. It's very that, like...
Just ask like
the
absurd nonsense. Yeah.
What kind of food were they putting the Renee sauce on? Yeah. Like stuff like that.
Well, and she couldn't say anything more because she was beheaded. It just makes absurd observations. Yeah. Okay, I know her.
So she has a series on Netflix called Kunk on Earth.
Okay.
And it's about the history of the Earth. You should watch it. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Everyone at home. And she makes a Pump Up the Jam reference every single episode, and it's followed by like
Obsessed.
30 uncut seconds of Pump Up the Jam.
Obsessed.
And so like I just think of her when I hear this song. The song is like so unserious.
It's so unserious. But I gotta know what your thoughts were about Mocha Bonet hiking up that skirt and then just doing 100 splits.
She basically went like Lil Kenya Michaels, Natural Woman on Pump Up the Jam.
She slammed her puss into the ground so many times.
It was such a mix. I feel like Edna was a little freestyle dance instructor. I feel like Valenciaga kind of turned it.
She did.
Valenciaga was like, I'm going to spit this song to you like I wrote it and recorded it. And I kind of loved the dedication.
Yeah.
She just kind of like parked it. She kind of parked and barked
Totally.
it. But like for a rap song that's kind of effective.
Totally. And she was dressed the part.
She was just very engaged. Yeah. And I was like, okay, you better work, Valenciaga. But it was a chaotic moment with the three of them.
I don't think they needed all 3 of them there.
Yeah.
I think they could have figured out one to save. You know, we haven't talked about her at all, but we talked about her before. I really love the guest judge, Luffy.
Love some Luffy.
I love her, and I love how every time the contestants leave, she's always like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
To every one of them. She's fun.
She is a little cunty, is she not?
She is. Edna is told that she has to sashay away, which I didn't agree with. I thought this could have been Mocha's out, honestly.
Well, and I know the girls were gagged.
Yeah.
No one saw that for Edna.
No, I didn't see it for her either. But if they double eliminated week 1 like you wanted, they could have saved Edna here.
How hilarious would that have been if they did a bottom 3 for shits and giggles and then saved everyone? And like, we just wanted to freak y'all out.
We just wanted to mess up your track record. Yeah. Episode 4 is a long title that I think I'll fuck up. Edna's mirror message is, girls, keep making Belgium drag shine. Boop and Athena bring home the crown. And I don't think either one of them are going to. I don't know who wins, but I don't think they're going to. Obviously, Athena doesn't. We know that because she goes to global.
Could you imagine if like because this is the last episode me and you have both watched up to this point. We have not seen 5 onwards. Could you imagine if Boop just stomps from here on out? Boop wins every episode and then goes home.
I would gag. Boop is devastated and in shambles. They do the mini challenge, which is reading, and they call that the acid tongue challenge.
The what?
The acid tongue.
Acid tongue.
I only wrote down one thing. Cohen saying to Balenciaga, I love your energy. Since we met, I don't need sleeping pills.
That's good.
That was good. Mademoiselle Boop wins the mini. She also seems to speak English. So I think she could be pulled for a global or something later if they ever wanted her to be on anything.
I feel like I could see the panel loving her name.
Yeah. I could see Rue loving that.
You're just saying Mademoiselle Boop and laughing.
Every single time. Mademoiselle Boop. They have to do a maxi, which is an acting parody of something called So Help Me God. And as the winner, Boop can choose the roles, and Rita encourages her to be strategic, which she absolutely does. Because Mocha's like, I want this role. So then she gives it to Gwen. And then Susan wants to work with one girl, and so then Boop's like, I'll take that role. And like tries to intentionally sabotage everyone. But they don't give her the shady music at all. They don't like play it like she's being malicious, even though she clearly is. They're just like, hee hee.
She's just so crazy.
She's so crazy and kooky.
She's so crazy, kooky, silly.
So what did you think about In Drag We Trust Striptease, Madame La Judge? That's this acting challenge.
Madame La Queer?
Madame La Queer. She's here. It was like a little Jersey Justice, but with only one person in the role as the queen in the Michelle role.
Okay, and I'm like, how is this not such an unfair... I mean, granted, you're doomed if you screw the role
Totally.
up. But I'm like, how is everyone, like...
No one has a shot.
There's literally one role that has a part in every single scene.
Yeah.
And is the anchor.
Yes.
And has, like, some of the... Like, I'm just like, this is clearly the best part. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Everything else is in a duo, and then there's a standalone role that's in all three scenes.
Yes.
And is the main character, and is who, like, is based off a real person, who's the
there.
guest judge. What do you mean
What
that's
do you
not the
mean?
best role?
You know what I flashed to? There were two specific things in Drag Race universe that I flashed to. One was in Drag Race Holland 2, where one of those girls, I forget who won the musical, was literally in every single scene. And that was the only one. And then I think they swap to another character. And then they're in all the rest of the scenes after that. Like, it reminded me of that one. But then it reminded me of Precious Paula Nicole getting the role of that girl who was also on the panel that day.
Yeah.
And it's like, these are very clearly unbalanced roles in the pantheon of all of these. But like you said, it's a huge risk. If you bomb it, you're going to bomb so bad. But if you can pull it together, like... You are the moment.
Because, yeah, they definitely would have let you have it, like, ridiculously if you flopped it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like it is, like, the role to have.
Well, and especially getting to be in the room the whole time that Rita's there, like, never leaving your spot. I feel like it's also a little bit of an advantage, too, because then Rita gets more opportunity to hear you and to enjoy you. And there's a moment where she's giving some feedback and she's just looking at Gwen like... You're a star. Like, she's got that look in her eyes like, you got it. I don't know. It kind of felt to me like this is the moment where she won, purely because Rita just got to spend a lot of time with her and got to see her power come out.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because I feel like this... wait, she already won a challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this should have been her first win.
I would agree with that.
Because it was still so deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't think that she's going to stop slaying anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those moments where it's like, because we're already, like, rewarding a girly so soon, but she has plenty of slays ahead of her.
Yes.
It's like, we just know that she's going to keep getting wins.
Totally. So to me, you touched on this earlier. Mocha Bone was giving me that one girl from France who went... like, she was giving me that where I legitimately thought what she was doing was so funny and entertaining and engaging, but the judges did not like it. But every time she talked, I'm like, this lady's a lunatic.
I thought she was turning it out. I thought she delivered a great acting performance.
And I can't remember if I said this off recording or here, but I love that in the walkthroughs, Rita's like, if you need to, you can change a word or two to help the flow and structure. And then it immediately cuts to a confessional of Mocha saying, I just heard I could change the lines.
Baby, I'm writing my own script.
I'm gonna improv the whole thing.
I love it. She knows what she needs to do. And I love that for her.
She kind of worked me out. The runway is surrealism, which surrealism is meant to be dreamlike, reject rationalism, represent the unconscious mind. Like that's kind of what the vibe is supposed to be. Were you getting that from all these girls?
All these girls?
Certainly not from all of them.
Not all the girls.
Some of them seemed confused.
Some of the girls.
Some of the girls. Who was the girl that stood out to you the most? Like, of all of them.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mademoiselle Boop.
Mademoiselle motherfucking Boop.
Mademoiselle booped the house down.
Yes.
She booped so fiercely. There were no boops left to boop.
There were no boop crumbs. That eyeball that opened up in the front. And I've told you before, I don't like when drag queens wear things on their heads because they often don't have a mug underneath.
Yeah.
But then when they do this and they have a panel that comes off and you can see they did mug underneath, that's when they win the runway for me. Because I'm like, okay, you did it.
It's like it's such a different interpretation than blues eye look.
Yes.
It's so different, and it is so like fantasy, like dreamy, like with it being like a structured, like they almost look like a chess piece.
I was gonna say it looks a little bit like a bishop and a rook mixed together.
Yeah, and I think there's that element of like familiarity and like it's almost like Uncanny Valley, but for like artistic references that I think surrealism like really like it like nails.
Yeah. Surrealism, I feel like, was really popular in the 90s. Like, you could not go to an office without seeing a surrealist painting of, like, a mountain that had eyeballs on it. But then if you looked at it, it wasn't a mountain. It was, like, a cake or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like, these types of Mademoiselle Boop looks where it's, like, there's something that's very familiar looking, but there's an eye on it for whatever reason.
Yes.
And then a big letter somewhere hidden on it.
And then, like... Okay, not like my favorite look, but in terms of like references, Drag Queen was very like Schiaparelli to me. Of like the like all of the hats making a big hat.
Yeah.
Also, Schiaparelli did the thing where I think it was like an upside down heel that was worn as a hat. Stuff like that. I love that.
I loved that look as well.
I love Athena's look.
Oh, yeah. So I actually saved the reference photo. She was inspired by Philosopher's Lamp, and this is what the look was.
Which is such an interesting because, like, that still is so separate from what she herself, like, conceptualized. Like, in terms of, like, the walking backwards, the way that it, like, basically is turned into piping across her, like, outfit. It's all super cool. I love her look.
Yeah.
So for me, it's Boop, Cohen, and Athena, but especially Boop.
I loved Boop so much. I want to give a very small shout out to what Mocha did because I like the idea of it. I like the idea of this big ass hat that's on this small body, and then all the proportions are a little wacky. There's the sky shape that's in it, but then there's just something a little off about it. Like it's not polished enough, but the idea is solid. It's so close.
All the pieces didn't fully come together. It almost feels like a draft.
Yeah.
But it is almost there, and I do like the idea because I feel like honestly they're almost there.
They're really close, and I love the idea of the heels in the men's shoe. That was such a cool element to it as well. Like, there is something very dreamy about it and something that's sort of absurd, but it's kind of the problem I keep mentioning. It's like she just doesn't know how to dress her body, I think. Yeah. Then they are given their critiques. They are shown the video. I thought Mocha was it. And I really disagreed that she was in the bottom. And then Balenciaga was also really funny. When she spat her gum on the floor, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you better stop it right now. On the main stage, I want to highlight a very specific moment because Mocha breaks down. And for the first time in, I think, all of history, I can't think of a single time this ever happened, the guest judge gets up out of their chair, unprompted, just walks up to this bitch.
All the way over.
All the way over to this bitch. And just comforts her and gives her a line and says, you know that line, you have lovely eyes? You know? You have lovely eyes. And just tells her, like, you've got this. And encourages her, lets her cry for a second, tells her she's fierce, and, like, walks away. I'm like, that's sickening.
I mean, a judge who cares. It was, like, crazy to see.
Wasn't it? It was psychotic. I've never seen that before. Like, I'm imagining so many of those guest judges, like, getting up to comfort another queen, and I just can't see it. Like, it just worked somehow. Balenciaga is told that she was too safe and that she needed to have more crap on her, which I agreed with. I think Balenciaga is another one who is close in her concept.
Yeah.
And I wrote down her critique because I completely agreed with that. After deliberations, Drag Queen wins, and the bottom two are Mocha and Susan. And they have to do Million Eyes, which is like a power ballad song.
I feel bad for Mocha because also Susan's like, Mocha sapped the energy, and I'm like, I thought Mocha did good.
I thought Susan sapped the energy.
I thought Susan was Floppiana.
Floppiana Grande. Yeah. And then what did you think about Mocha's blood trick? Why? So for those who haven't seen it, during the lip sync, Mocha Bone like reaches behind her head and pops what she says she had a condom full of blood in her wig.
I love that she was like a condom.
A condom specifically.
Girl,
she popped.
It was a condom full of blood.
She pops her condom full of blood, gets it all over her hands and her wig, rubs it all over her costume, and the girls are like, "Do we need to call the ambulance?" And I'm like, first off, there's not that much blood in your head. If she had bled that much, she would have passed out.
Literally, just like that much blood immediately. Could you imagine?
Like that's a wound that's on your stomach or something. There's not that much blood in the back of your head. There's a lot, but there's not that much. That was like a gallon of blood. So much blood.
But like, for what?
For what? I don't understand. Her exit was funny though. It was giving me tooting. She says MOCCA, don't forget the, and they yell Mocha. She says no, Bone. It was like very touring, being like, just because you had a bad drag doesn't mean you had a bad what day. It's backwards. Like, it was giving that. I thought Mocha was fun energy. I don't think this was her week to go.
No, but I also don't think this was her season to compete on, because I don't think they loved her.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was a lose-lose for her.
Maybe she needed like one season to cook a little bit and just go to the next one. But I don't know. Can I say something hateful?
Say it.
I think that this could have been Balenciaga's week out. I think it could have been.
Oh,
I know, because I love Balenciaga.
Okay, I was a little nervous watching. I was like, are they going to put her in? Because I feel like if they were going to put her in the bottom episode 2 for her performance, this episode, they could have just as easily.
Yeah.
So either she deserved to be in it this week or she didn't deserve to be in it second week.
Yeah. Next episode we're covering starts with Snatch Game.
Girly.
Are you ready?
I don't think I am ready. I have not watched it yet.
I haven't either.
I live in fear.
I'm so scared. And then what other diabolical things are we getting on the runway?
Girl, I know. We still have so many weeks. Especially because we still got Susan.
Oh
we lost Mocha, and Mocha brought a certain level of delirium to the runway, but we still have Susan. We didn't talk about Susan's green witch look.
No, we didn't. Do you want to say something about it?
No, I just want to say I really like Susan. I don't want it to be clear that I'm a Susan
You like
hater.
Susan.
I think she's a who. I just think she is crazy.
Who are you standing the hardest right now as of this moment?
As of this moment, I don't think I stressed enough how much I love Athena.
Yeah.
Athena is so smart, so cool. Also just a lovely human.
Yeah.
By the way. Because was it Mocha that she was comforting when she went to her in the mirror and she was like, and look at how beautiful you are now. Like the way she was comforting her, I was like, this is a matured woman who is ready. She's ready to wear that crown on her head.
Yeah.
So I am a full-time Athena stan.
Yeah.
during my breaks, my 2 days off, I do dabble in standing Peach and Valenciaga.
I am standing Peach so fucking hard.
I love Peach. I love every time she looks at me in confessionals with no eyebrows and the most huge smile, so excited to be there.
I love when her lip quivers on the runway as she's walking. She does this like thing.
Yes.
And I'm obsessed with it. I think she's everything.
I love her like vibe of, I love those like queens where like when she's in drag, she's like, oh, I'm so sexy.
Yeah.
She is that, and I love that.
Who do you think is winning?
I right now think drag queen.
I feel that way too.
Because honestly, knowing that Athena doesn't win, spoilers, because we see her on Global.
We got that tape in the bunker.
Because right now, to me, I see it between Quen and Athena. And I don't really see anyone getting close yet. Unless someone has like a kind of a late in the game kind of like shot up.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is either like where they are or like Peach is like on like a growth track, but she's not like a front runner. Totally. It's like, oh, you're coming so far and we love what you're doing and the strides you're making. But I really feel like I think it's gonna be Quen. They live for what she serves. And I mean, so do I.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. Last thought before we finish for today, because we can save controversial opinions for the last part of this. Watching this season makes everything come together about Kitty Space. Because Kitty Space is from Belgium, yes?
Is she? I thought she was from France.
Oh, she is. Who's the one from Belgium? Yoko.
Madam Yoko.
It makes I got my early outs confused.
No, it's okay.
Madam Yoko. It makes everything make sense about her.
Honestly, that is so real because I can't wait to watch season 2 and see Madam Yoko in her element. I want to watch another season of Belgium.
Yeah.
Because I need to see more Belgium to understand it more, you know? I feel like I still don't fully understand this season.
The vibe is chill in a way that even like Italia hasn't been, because Italia was chill vibes for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But like this is the chillest of vibe.
It really is. Very low key.
And it like doesn't even really feel like a competition in some ways. It's giving to me Great British Bake Off.
So Great British Bake Off of like, all right, well, this is what you're doing this week. And they're like, okay.
Right. And then they do it and
it's done.
It's done. Yeah.
And then they celebrate.
Yeah. It's like there's no huge highs. There's no huge lows. There's no big swings. It's just like light TV you put on.
I think Valenciaga's chin was a big swing. I think that was a big swing. Episode 2.
Let's throw up. Well, thank you all for listening. We will finish up Drag Race Belgium next week. Thank you for listening. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can, and that is all you can do. Good night.
Bye.